My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Today's story is not about romance, not about fairy tales, and definitely not about love the way movies sell it to you. This is about a truth so quietly powerful that once you see it, you'll never look at marriage the same way again. They want marriage, but not for love. And before you judge, before you react, before you scroll away, listen carefully. Every second of this story is building toward a revelation most people realize too late. Don't skip. Stay with me, because what I'm about to say may feel uncomfortable, but it will feel even more dangerous to ignore. Listen closely now, because this is where the illusion begins to crack. From childhood, you are taught that marriage is the ultimate proof of love, the final reward, the happy ending. But what if I told you that for many people, marriage is not the destination of love, but the replacement of it? What if I told you that behind smiles, ceremonies, and applause, there is a silent agreement being signed, one that has nothing to do with hearts and everything to do with security, timing, and expectations? Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it starts with understanding why love is often the least discussed topic when marriage decisions are made. Here is the part nobody prepares you for. Families talk about stability, society talks about age, friends talk about settling down, and suddenly love becomes optional. Not rejected, just postponed, ignored, or politely removed from the conversation. They don't ask, "Do you feel alive with this person?" They ask, "Does this make sense?" And slowly, without realizing it, people begin to believe that love is a luxury, not a requirement. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because the moment you accept that idea, you step into a system that rewards silence and calls it maturity. Now pause for a second and feel this question: if love is so powerful, why is it so negotiable? Why is it the first thing sacrificed when timelines appear? This is where the real tension lives. Marriage, for many, becomes a contract of alignment, not affection. It's about fitting in, not feeling deeply. About moving forward, not moving together. And here's the shocking part. Most people entering such marriages are not unaware. They know. They sense the absence. But they convince themselves that love will arrive later, as if it's a package delayed in transit. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. Let me tell you something rarely spoken out loud. People don't fear loveless marriage as much as they fear being left behind. Being the only one not moving forward. Being the one questioned at gatherings. Being the one people worry about. So they choose certainty over connection, approval over passion, and silence over truth. And the world applauds them for being responsible. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because responsibility without honesty slowly turns into regret, and regret has a very quiet voice. This is where emotions get complicated. Because even without love, people try. They show up. They build routines. They smile for pictures. They convince themselves that comfort is enough. And sometimes, for a while, it is. But deep inside, there's a feeling that something essential was skipped at the beginning. Not a fight. Not a flaw. But a fire. And once you realize that, you start asking questions you were never encouraged to ask. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in the answer to those questions. Here's the once-in-a-lifetime realization most people never hear before it's too late. Marriage can survive without love, but the soul cannot thrive without truth. And truth doesn't shout, it waits. It waits in quiet moments, in pauses between conversations, in the gap between what you show and what you feel. This is not about blaming anyone. This is about seeing clearly. Because clarity is power. Stay till the end. Don't skip. The final turn of this part will change how you listen to every advice given to you from today onward. So remember this, my beloved child. When they say they want marriage, listen carefully to what they don't say. Ask yourself what is being chosen, and what is being sacrificed. Because the most dangerous decisions are not made in chaos, they are made calmly, politely, and with applause. Something huge is waiting for you in the next part, and it will pull the curtain back even further. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Look at this moment carefully, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is where the story tightens its grip. What they never tell you is that marriage decisions are often made in rooms where love is not even present. The discussions sound practical, logical, responsible. Futures are planned, risks are calculated, images are protected. And in that quiet process, love becomes an inconvenience, something unpredictable, something that asks too many questions. Stay till the end, because once you see how this system works, you'll understand why so many people feel empty even after doing everything right. Here's the surprising truth most people refuse to face. Marriage is frequently chosen as a solution, not a connection. A solution to loneliness, pressure, uncertainty, or time slipping away. And solutions don't require feelings, they require efficiency. That's why compatibility replaces chemistry, and stability replaces excitement. Nobody says love is unnecessary, they simply stop mentioning it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in the realization that silence can be louder than rejection. Notice how early this conditioning begins. You are praised for adjusting, for understanding, for being flexible. You are taught that emotions mature when they quiet down. Slowly, without realizing it, you learn that wanting deep love sounds childish, while accepting less sounds wise. And one day, you wake up and realize you never rejected love, you were trained to outgrow it. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because this belief shapes decisions that last a lifetime. This is the part that stings a little. Many people enter marriage hoping it will give them meaning, but meaning doesn't come from structure, it comes from connection. When love is missing, effort turns into obligation, and patience turns into performance. People don't fall apart dramatically, they fade quietly. They function well, but feel less. And the world mistakes their silence for peace. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you in understanding why quiet dissatisfaction is the most common story no one shares. If this perspective is hitting something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment, not for noise, but for honesty. And if you're still listening, subscribe, because stories like this are meant to wake you up, not entertain you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and awareness grows when it's shared. Here's another revelation that changes everything. Love doesn't fail marriages as often as fear does. Fear of judgment. Fear of being alone. Fear of choosing wrong. And fear always pushes people toward what looks safe on the outside, even if it feels hollow inside. This is why so many marriages begin with hope but continue with habit. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're getting closer to the core truth now. Ask yourself this quietly: if love was guaranteed, how many rules would suddenly disappear? How many timelines would lose their power? How many voices would stop controlling your choices? This question alone exposes how rarely love is allowed to lead. Instead, it's asked to follow, to adjust, to arrive later. And sometimes, it never does. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you in the courage to ask this question honestly. Remember this as you move forward. Marriage chosen without love may look complete, but it always leaves a part unfinished. And unfinished parts don't scream, they wait. They wait for moments of honesty, moments of loneliness, moments when you finally admit what you ignored. The next part will take you deeper into what happens after that realization appears. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Pay attention now, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this is where consequences begin to surface. After the wedding noise fades, after routines settle in, reality speaks in a language no one warned you about. It doesn't arrive as chaos or drama. It arrives as repetition. Days start to feel the same, conversations sound familiar, and slowly you realize that marriage didn't change you, it revealed you. And if love wasn't the foundation, the emptiness doesn't shout, it stretches quietly across time. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This is where many people finally start to feel what they once ignored. Here's the unsettling part. People expect marriage to create emotion, but marriage only amplifies what already exists. If love was missing, distance grows. If connection was weak, silence becomes normal. And instead of asking difficult questions, people learn to manage expectations. They lower them. They call it maturity. But inside, something keeps asking, is this all? Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in that question. Watch how the mind protects itself. It says, this is normal. It says, others live like this too. It says, at least it's stable. And slowly, justification replaces desire. People become experts at explaining away what they feel. They stay busy, stay functional, stay composed. But feelings don't disappear, they wait. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're getting closer to the truth most people avoid their entire lives. This is where emotional distance becomes dangerous, not because it explodes, but because it normalizes emptiness. When love is not present, effort feels heavy, kindness feels calculated, and togetherness feels scheduled. Nobody is wrong. Nobody is cruel. Yet something essential is missing. And the absence of something essential always shows up eventually. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you right after this realization. Let me say this clearly, because it matters. Staying is easy when expectations are low. Leaving is hard when appearances are high. That's why many people remain in situations that don't nourish them. They are not trapped by chains, they are held by perception. What will people say? What will change? What will be lost? Don't skip. Stay till the end. This fear controls more lives than anyone admits. Now listen to this carefully. Love is not just a feeling, it is energy. And when that energy is missing, life becomes maintenance. You maintain peace. You maintain routine. You maintain an image. But you don't grow. Growth requires emotional risk, and risk was avoided at the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in understanding this connection. Here's the shocking realization that stops many people cold. Time doesn't fix emotional absence, it makes it clearer. Years don't soften the truth, they underline it. And one day, in a quiet moment, you realize you have become very good at living without what you once deeply wanted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is not the end of the story, it's the turning point. Because once you see this truth, you can never unsee it. Awareness changes everything. The next part will show you what happens when awareness collides with choice, and why that moment defines a life more than the marriage itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment everything comes together, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because awareness now stands face to face with choice. When people finally realize that marriage was chosen without love, they arrive at a crossroads nobody prepared them for. One path is comfort, predictable and approved. The other is truth, uncertain and lonely at first. And here's the shock. Most pain in life doesn't come from choosing wrong, it comes from never choosing at all. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This is where lives quietly change direction. Here is the revelation that feels heavy but freeing at the same time. Love is not missing because you failed, it was never invited properly. And once you accept that, blame disappears and responsibility begins. Responsibility for your inner world. Responsibility for honesty. Responsibility for asking yourself what kind of life you are actually living. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this acceptance. Many people, at this stage, do something brave in a silent way. They stop lying to themselves. They stop pretending that endurance equals fulfillment. They begin to listen to that quiet voice they once ignored. Not to destroy anything, but to understand themselves. And understanding yourself is the most disruptive act in a world built on expectations. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This shift is subtle, but it changes everything. If this story is resonating, don't keep it locked inside you. Share it with someone who might be standing at their own crossroads. Leave a comment if these words pulled something out of you that you couldn't name before. And subscribe. Not for content, but for clarity, because stories like this are meant to stay with you long after the video ends. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now hear this carefully, because this is the core truth. Marriage without love teaches you how strong you are. Marriage with love teaches you who you are. Strength helps you survive. Love helps you become alive. And life is not asking you to merely survive, it's asking you to be honest about what makes you feel whole. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This understanding is rare. This is not a message against marriage. This is a message against unconscious decisions. Against silencing yourself to fit a timeline. Against confusing approval with happiness. The real danger was never marriage without love, the danger was never questioning it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in that distinction. When you look back at your life years from now, you won't remember who agreed with you. You'll remember whether you agreed with yourself. Whether you listened when truth whispered. Whether you had the courage to pause instead of rushing into applause. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This thought will stay with you longer than you expect. So remember this deeply. They may want marriage, but not for love. You get to decide whether love is optional in your life or essential. That decision shapes everything that follows. Something huge was waiting for you here, not an answer, but awareness. And awareness, once gained, never leaves. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There's one layer still untouched, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because after awareness comes the quiet aftershock. This is the phase where nothing changes on the outside, yet everything shifts within. You walk, talk, and live the same life, but now you see it clearly. And clarity is dangerous, not because it hurts, but because it refuses to let you sleep inside excuses anymore. Stay till the end. Don't skip. This is where truth stops being theory and starts becoming personal. Here's what almost nobody tells you. Once you recognize the absence of love, you can no longer unknow it. Small moments begin to feel heavier. Silences feel longer. You notice what's missing in conversations, in gestures, in the way days pass without emotional memory. Nothing dramatic happens, but something irreversible does. You stop pretending that numbness is peace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization. This is the point where many people confuse discomfort with danger. They think questioning their life means breaking it. But questioning is not destruction, it's inspection. It's the mind finally asking the heart for a report. And often, the report is simple but painful: you are functioning, but you are not fulfilled. Don't skip. Stay till the end. That sentence alone has changed more lives than any advice ever given. Now comes the hardest truth to swallow. Love cannot be forced to grow where it was never planted. It can be invited, nurtured, awakened. But it cannot be manufactured by time alone. Time only deepens what already exists. That's why waiting without honesty becomes a silent gamble. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in understanding this difference. At this stage, people often ask themselves a dangerous question in silence: if no one was watching, what would I choose? This question strips away duty, fear, and performance. It reveals desire without permission. And that answer, whatever it is, scares people, not because it's wrong, but because it's true. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This question changes priorities quietly but permanently. Let this sink in slowly. Love is not about constant happiness, it's about emotional truth. And emotional truth demands courage, not approval. Many lives are lived beautifully on the surface and painfully underneath because courage was postponed. Postponed decisions feel safe, but they compound silently. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in that understanding. Here is the calm but powerful realization that follows. You are allowed to want depth. You are allowed to want connection. You are allowed to want a life that feels alive from the inside, not just acceptable from the outside. Wanting more does not make you ungrateful, it makes you honest. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Honesty is the turning key here. So if this part left you quieter than before, that's not weakness. That's awareness settling in. Awareness doesn't rush you. It simply stands beside you and waits for your next honest move. Something huge was waiting for you here, not a command, not a solution, but permission to listen to yourself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Now the silence starts speaking, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this is the phase where answers don't come from others anymore. They come from within. When the noise fades, you begin to hear the truth you kept delaying. Not loudly. Not aggressively. Just clearly. And clarity is uncomfortable because it doesn't demand action immediately, it demands honesty first. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This honesty is where everything begins to shift. At this point, many people realize something unsettling. They were never confused, they were just distracted. Distracted by expectations, by timelines, by the comfort of not rocking the boat. Once distraction disappears, the truth looks simple, even obvious. And that simplicity hurts more than complexity ever did. Because now you can't say you didn't know. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in accepting this responsibility. Here's a quiet but powerful truth. Love is not proven by endurance alone. Staying is easy when you're afraid of change. Real courage shows up when you ask whether staying is aligned with who you've become. Growth changes the questions. What once felt acceptable may no longer feel honest. And that doesn't make the past wrong, it means the present is asking for more. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This moment defines maturity more than any ceremony ever could. Notice how your definition of happiness starts changing here. It's no longer about avoiding conflict or maintaining balance. It becomes about alignment between what you feel and what you live. Misalignment drains energy slowly, invisibly. And one day, you realize exhaustion didn't come from effort, but from pretending. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in recognizing this exhaustion for what it truly is. This is where people often misunderstand themselves. They think wanting love means rejecting stability. But love and stability are not enemies. The real conflict was choosing stability without emotional truth. Once you see that, the inner conflict softens. You stop fighting yourself. You stop defending choices that no longer represent you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This inner peace is rare and powerful. Listen carefully to this part. You don't owe your life to past decisions, you owe it to present awareness. Growth does not apologize. It adjusts. And adjusting doesn't mean destroying everything, it means realigning what can still be realigned. This understanding alone releases years of silent pressure. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this release. There is a calm confidence that comes after this realization. Not excitement. Not fear. Just steadiness. You stop chasing validation because you finally understand yourself. And when you understand yourself, you stop accepting substitutes for what you truly need. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This steadiness is strength in its purest form. So as this part ends, remember this. The absence of love was never the end of the story. It was the signal. A signal inviting you to listen deeper, live truer, and choose consciously. Something huge was waiting for you here, not a dramatic ending, but quiet clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is where calm turns into courage. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because clarity alone is not enough forever. Once you truly see your life, a new question appears: what will you do with this awareness? This question doesn't rush you, but it doesn't leave you either. It waits patiently, growing heavier with time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the moment where inner honesty asks for outer alignment. Here's what makes this stage powerful. You stop expecting others to understand you fully. You stop needing permission to feel what you feel. The need to explain yourself fades, and in its place comes something stronger: self-trust. And self-trust doesn't shout. It settles quietly and changes how you move through the world. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this shift. Now notice how fear begins to lose its grip. Not because it disappears, but because it no longer controls the decision. Fear becomes information, not authority. You acknowledge it, but you don't obey it blindly. This is the difference between living carefully and living consciously. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This distinction changes everything. At this point, many people realize that love was never the enemy of responsibility. In fact, love makes responsibility meaningful. Without love, responsibility becomes weight. With love, it becomes choice. And choice restores dignity to your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in understanding this connection. Listen closely now. Courage does not always mean dramatic moves or loud declarations. Sometimes, courage is simply refusing to numb yourself. Refusing to settle into emotional autopilot. Refusing to call survival a fulfilled life. This quiet courage is invisible to the world, but life-changing to the person living it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This courage is rare. Here's the surprising transformation that follows. When you stop lying to yourself, you stop demanding lies from others. Your expectations become clearer, cleaner, and kinder. You stop chasing intensity and start valuing sincerity. And suddenly, your standards rise. Not out of ego, but out of self-respect. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this evolution. This is also the stage where patience gains a new meaning. You are no longer waiting out of fear or pressure. You are waiting with intention. And intentional waiting is not emptiness, it's preparation. Preparation for alignment, for truth, for connection that doesn't require self-betrayal. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This patience is powerful. So as you reach the end of this part, understand this deeply. You are no longer asleep inside your own life. You are present. Aware. Grounded. And from this place, every future decision carries weight and honesty. Something huge was waiting for you here, not an answer written for you, but the strength to write your own. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the final turn, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because endings are never about stopping, they are about seeing clearly. After everything you've heard, one truth stands quietly in front of you: life listens to the standards you accept. Not the promises you make, not the words you say, but the truth you live with every day. And once you understand this, you realize how powerful your inner decisions truly are. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is where everything finally connects. Here is the deepest realization of all. Love was never meant to be an extra feature in your life. It was meant to be the foundation. When love is treated as optional, life becomes efficient but empty. When love is treated as essential, life becomes demanding but meaningful. And meaning, not comfort, is what gives life its weight. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in accepting this difference. Most people spend their lives trying to prove they made the right choices. Very few ask whether those choices made them feel alive. This is not about judging the past. It's about respecting the present. Because the present is the only place where truth can still change direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This awareness is rare, and once it arrives, it asks for honesty, not perfection. Understand this clearly now. Choosing love does not guarantee ease. It guarantees authenticity. And authenticity is the one thing that prevents regret from growing in silence. Regret doesn't come from mistakes, it comes from ignored truths. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in this clarity. Here's the final revelation that most people never hear spoken out loud. Marriage is not proof of a successful life. Alignment is. Peace is. Emotional truth is. When your inner world and outer life move in the same direction, even challenges feel meaningful. Without that alignment, even success feels hollow. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the core of everything you've listened to. You may forget specific words from this story, but you won't forget how it made you feel. Because truth leaves a quiet mark. It doesn't rush you. It simply waits for you to be ready to live it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This feeling is your compass. So when the world asks you to hurry, to settle, to adjust, remember this moment. Remember that you paused. That you listened. That you chose awareness over noise. Something huge was waiting for you here, not instructions, not fear, but permission to value love without apology. Don't skip. Stay till the end. And now, as this story closes, carry this with you. They may want marriage, but not for love. You get to decide whether love is negotiable in your life or non-negotiable. That single decision will shape everything that follows. Something huge was waiting for you all along, it was clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end.